So today we are meal prepping for the rabbits and Bumble because they need to eat their vegetables. Obviously the rabbits eat more than Bumble does, but she still gets her vegetables every second day. So today we have some Swiss chard as well as some parsley. Keep in mind both of these are high in oxalic acid, so I don't give these every day. I give them every second day to the rabbits. Then we have some romaine lettuce, some butter lettuce, as well as some spring mix. So those last two vegetables I rarely ever buy because they are packaged in plastic, and I just don't like buying things that are packaged in plastic if I don't have to. But my grocery store has been very sparse on vegetables lately. We didn't have any kale, we didn't have any green leaf or red leaf lettuce, which is Cleo's 3 favorite vegetables, and so I had to make do with what I could find because rabbits do need to eat their vegetables. So I unfortunately did have to buy the spring mix and the butter lettuce, which both are packaged in plastic. So I'm just cutting up the Swiss chard and parsley, and then I put it into the metal mixing bowl because then I can just mix it all up. And then I also use that to rinse it because it's really super duper important to rinse your vegetables. Also, the butter lettuce that I bought was very interesting. It's like a live lettuce, so it has all of its roots, and I'm not sure what the purpose of that is. I put it in a cup of water because I'm gonna see if it's gonna keep growing maybe, because that would be awesome. But I'm just ripping off viciously a lot of the leaves off of it. And then I'm getting a bunch of the romaine leaves as well. I'm not going to cut up the entire thing because it's not all going to fit in my container, but I'm just going to take as much as I think will fit. Then I'm just adding a handful of the spring mix, and because I had to buy a couple of newer vegetables that I don't buy as often, the rabbits may not be as into their salads this week because they don't tend to like newer vegetables that they don't always have on a daily basis. Unfortunately, they can be very picky at times, but hopefully they do eventually warm up to these vegetables. And then I'm making sure to rinse the vegetables super well. Next, we can move on to drying vegetables, which is my least favorite part. I hate trying to dry them. Then I'm putting them into my containers. Now these are supposed to be veggie saver type of containers, and they're supposed to make your vegetables last longer, which I have found that it prevents it from going bad super fast. These are like the Rubbermaid vegetable containers. I'll leave them linked if I can find them again, but I really do like them. They have a bottom tray so that any extra water goes to the bottom and it's not touching the vegetables constantly. Then we go ahead and make the salad for Bumble and the rabbits because Bumble does get a salad tonight. I go through and I pick basically any leaf that looks different and I put that in for Bumble, of course in amounts that I know that she can handle, as well as I added a cucumber because that is her favorite thing. Then I'm just going ahead and adding in some brewer's yeast, and I do this once a week for Bumble, and it's just good because it has a lot of amino acids as well as it can really help their coat. Then we go ahead and make the rabbits their salad, and I basically just estimate 2 cups for them. They get 2 cups in the morning and then 2 cups at night. And then we can serve to the animals.